Welcome back to another episode of Unseth's Pottery.
All right, hello.
Over to you.
He's really weird today. I'm not sure why.
It's just a good day.
You're weird every day, but today it's like exceptional weirdness, which is
I don't know.
weird.
It's just up a level.
It's up a few levels.
Well, today on the show, remember this bowl?
So this,
Did we show this bowl?
we didn't show
We
it.
didn't show it. It was horrendously ugly.
The glaze pulled away. You can see where the glaze pulled away because now it's white in those areas.
So the glaze filled that in then?
Yeah, so I just took it. It was, what was it? A blue rutile and Emerald Falls. It was supposed to be a really beautiful greeny blue color,
It didn't
but
turn
it
out
was
that way.
not at all.
Coffee clay,
Yeah, so
carved, and green.
I like it now. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, I
it's
wouldn't
alright.
redo it. Like, I wouldn't, yeah, it's not good.
Because it's not what I seen or envisioned before, it's
Yeah.
not a disappointment.
You and I both were going,
We both hit that little,
it's okay.
it's like a little
Yeah,
belly button.
it won't get sold for like regular price or anything, but because it didn't work out, I thought, well, I'm just gonna throw some honey flex on there. So I think I did 2 coats of honey flex over top of it and then just refired it. And yeah, it's better than it was.
Where do we go next?
I would enjoy it for
do,
salads
do,
and stuff.
do,
So even if we
do,
keep it, I like green.
Do. This one.
Okay. Misty morning.
It is. Well, no, it's not a misty. It's cloudy.
It's also not morning.
Well, who knows when they're watching it?
It's true. But right now it's like 2 in the afternoon.
In the day of
2:30.
production, it is afternoon and it is overcast. There.
How you're like our show and our production.
I don't know.
It's just a YouTube video.
Okay. I don't know how else to say it. I can't even think of how else to say it.
As we are videoing this. There you go.
As we are videoing this on our iPhone.
Oh yeah, I guess maybe make it sound bigger. The team is just over there.
Yeah. Go. Yes. Oh, our producer's telling us to keep going.
All right.
I've got a little schmutz on there. What is that?
All right, I'm just gonna do, this is why I take things from you. So, Louisiana Bayou, 2 coats, Spanish moss, 2 coats, ginger, 2 coats, and then 1 coat of river birch, and then white opal on the inside.
Brown.
You're messing me up. Dark brown engobe, 3 coats.
I almost said avocado.
2 coats of honey flex, 2 coats of amber quartz, and 1 of sandstone.
We don't have an avocado color name. It should be because avocado is like
But-
in right now.
Anyways, also did wine
Avocado.
cups in the mossy, misty morning, and tumblers. We did. You did that.
Just seeing how attention deficit you were. There. I thought we did this one too. This is a nice one. I like that little minty green color.
Yeah. So this is honey flex, and then tempting turquoise, or is it tempting? Textured turquoise, 3 coats, seaweed, 2 coats, and then 1 coat of river birch over everything. It was a slow cool, and the thing I don't like about slow cool is the orange crystals, but the other one was worse. This one isn't as bad.
You mean those little dotties?
Yeah,
I
it
like
just
that.
crystallizes. Do you?
Yeah.
How come?
It's got kind of a grainy look.
Yeah. I'm not a fan. Like, it makes me not ever want to do it again.
Well,
But anyways, people keep asking for it, so I have to. All right.
I will do it.
Okay.
Check this out. Well, you got to explain it. Look at that threaded little dude on there is actual clay.
So normally we just glue down our colors and then yeah, anyways, that was made with one of these molds from Pottery Supply House. So I'm not exactly sure if I like it or not.
So how do you do, like you bring up the spout
I'm going to do a video.
and then
I just wanted to...
then you screw it on? Is that what you do?
No.
Oh.
No, but
I
I'll
don't
do
know
a
how to do it.
video. I just color it in, put this on, and then you throw...
Oh, inside it.
You throw it inside. Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
But when I did the vlog, A Day in the Life of Potter, somebody seen these sitting. No, it was when I did the studio tour. Somebody saw these sitting and asking if I had used them yet, and I had not.
So this is the first one, so we're still trying to figure out if we like it or not. It does kind of screw on there a little bit.
I want to get that grinding compound that you can get.
Like I think if you put it on and off a few times, it might kind of...
Right, so if you get that grinding compound that's supposed to sand, you just, I think that'll make it
So
good.
it's still
Anyways,
yeah.
I like it. I just ordered this off of Temu, so they're super cheap. But really, there is no place else to really order them from. I was like not in Canada, anyways. And then another thing I don't like is it can end up being a little bit crooked just because of your threads.
So
But
far,
actually, that looks nice. But you prefer the other?
I do.
How come?
I don't know why. I mean, I think this would work better if you get like it screwed on there.
Yeah.
But maybe because the top is shorter on the other ones, this kind of looks over, like it looks like giraffe-ish.
Giraffe-ish. Yeah, I don't know. I like it. I was gonna say, what was I gonna say?
Don't know.
I don't know either. I used to have some soap tops that had the longer spout, and glaze can get gunked up. Soap can get gunked up in this area, so sometimes you have to take a needle tool thing in there and clean it out. So I don't know. We'll see.
Did we do this one?
Oh yeah, I never said what glazes I used. So
They're the same.
Yeah. So this is 2 coats of honey flex, and then I do 1 coat of river birch, and then I do holly green, floating turquoise, Louisiana bayou, dabs of soft aqua, and then I do Spanish moss over top of that, and white opal on the inside.
Same deal.
Tumbler, yeah. Yeah,
Get
I love
my
how
big
it
fingers
runs.
under it. Yeah, it looks like a pitcher.
Yeah.
Ish. Not a pitcher for pouring, a pitcher for looking.
For looking.
Let's go. What's this one about?
This is just a tester. I did a speckled buff on the bottom and then textured kiwi, because I'll show you why I did that. I didn't want to ruin your platter. I was just gonna go for it and just glaze his platter. So I thought, no, I want to see. I thought maybe the texture on the little bowl would show up better. So I
Did
kind
you
of...
texture the whole thing inside?
You did. This is one of yours.
Oh.
So yeah, I
did
think
that.
it had the same texture as his platter, but the texture on this is more pronounced. So I think that'll be good. What do you think? I think that would be a gorgeous board. Don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
I like green though. And that's kind of a rich
Fill
green.
it full of meat and cheeses and all the...
And Promise Tumbler, which is curry, curry, sunrise, bougainvillea, shallot, floating turquoise, and cactus.
Woo!
2 coats of each. And then also a mug. And then your birdhouse. He doesn't like how I glazed it, but I love it.
I didn't glaze it.
I said he doesn't like how I glazed it.
I thought you said he doesn't like how he glazed it.
No.
I made it, but you glazed it. You made it pretty-ish.
It has to be pretty. It's a birdhouse. And who buys birdhouses? I have never, ever had a man buy a
birds do.
birdhouse. Ever. No man has ever come in and bought a birdhouse. Not even for Mother's Day. Daughters will buy birdhouses
Yeah,
for their moms.
I wouldn't buy a birdhouse.
For your mom?
I would make one.
But
So I
it would
never
be
have to buy a
wood and it
birdhouse.
would be manly. You wouldn't buy a girly birdhouse.
Is this a girly birdhouse?
It's a girly birdhouse.
Why?
So Todd will put
It looks like
a branch in that hole for the bird, and then he has, what do you have? Airplane?
just airplane hanger, like not hanger. You messed me up now. Wire cable. That's aircraft cable is what it's called.
Yeah, so that,
It's just super strong.
yeah. And
for
then
all
you
those
clamp
heavyweight
it.
birds in there.
Clamp it and everything so that there's no wear and tear from swinging back and forth on a branch.
Well, they shouldn't be swinging because that.
Well, wouldn't it?
I'm just a swinging.
I glazed this with 2 coats of sangria and on the top and through the whole thing, and then 1 coat of soft,
Is the inside glazed?
no, soft red. How do you glaze the inside?
Well, that's what I thought. How do you get in there?
I
You
could-
could actually.
I
You
could
could
have
just
poured.
poured it all in there and then dumped it out the.
But it would make sense.
chimney.
Yeah. But why would you need to?
You don't.
Yeah, because,
It's slippery. The birds will fall and break their little tiny stick legs
well, they're not going to
when
be
they're sweeping up and cooking.
right. Okay. All right, so it's 1 coat of soft red on the top, just so there's a bit of variation. But that's everything.
That is all. That is it.
So yeah, most of the kiln was filled with these because they keep selling
It was very, very colorful.
very fast. So that is good. We posted the last video that we did.
So.
We're just gonna add this to it.
Oh, so there's going to be a transition in the
Just different clothes.
and different.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's weird.
All of a sudden, poof, new hair.
Yeah, there you go.
I was just looking up to see what glaze I put on that one. So that's I'm
This
not,
one?
I'm not so.
Oh, on your mag.
this one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my hair is a little hard to get used to.
Only if.
Yeah, when I look in the mirror, I'm just like, ah. But anyways, like I mean,
Like eek.
well, it's weird having bangs when you haven't had anything on your forehead for so long.
All I've had on my forehead is skin.
Which is true. So you know what I'm talking about. Well, you look that up. I'm going to
Can you
start
imagine
showing.
me with bangs?
No.
Just imagine it. Pretty,
No.
pretty weird, huh? Okay.
Butter dome in the Northern Lights. And I just put a little ridge on there where the butter will be. So, yeah. I should say what it is. Northern Lights is 3 coats of obsidian and 3 of seaweed.
So that's for me, a new glaze combo, which is obsidian times 3 and then indigo float times 4. So just 2.
No smoky Merlot?
No.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh.
that's nice.
So that's, I was hoping for more of a drippage, like the,
Wow. Well, good thing it didn't, because that's close to the bottom.
but like a
More of a defined. You put it on flat. I saw how you glazed it. If you want a drip, you need to
you gotta
make
just
that.
like
You need to make that happen.
basically use a.
You basically painted it exactly like what it looks.
Well, no, because right here on the corner, I remember I really gobbed it on there. Like I thought it was gonna drip off with the glaze because I wanted to get the drippings, and it still didn't dripping. So.
Anyways, yeah.
And another experimental was I had this piece sitting up on the shelf for like 2 years, maybe.
Probably.
It had like a rocky look to it. So I thought, I'm just gonna glaze it. Birdhouse maybe. Not
Bird bath.
birdhouse. They wouldn't live in here.
Bath.
Bird bath.
Or a bird. Can you put bird feed in
You
that?
could, but
So now you need to make a stand.
although if they were bathing in here and horsing around, they could slip, break their little stick legs. I should have.
You
Like
put rocks
grit.
in it. You could just put like aquarium sand in it or something.
Then that would be muddy and they'd get all
Okay.
dirty and then they'd have to go shower.
Oh my.
Anyway, this is, again, another experiment, but I wanted it more fanned out, but it did not work out that way.
Again, just the way you glazed it.
It's
But
just the
I
way
find
glaze.
when you're doing something on, like if you were to take and pour the glaze on, then you have more of a random look to it.
Right.
But when you're just hand painting, it's hard to get,
I mean, I like the look. I just wish it was fanned out more.
yeah, it doesn't move. Those glazes don't move.
So these glazes are ancient copper and Albany slip brown on obsidian.
3 of each.
3 of each. So that's like a thick, and it's
Yeah.
not thick. Glaze is just amazing.
Yeah, yeah, you have to experiment because they're all different.
What did you do with this one?
Speckled on go.
So you painted the back?
Yeah.
Oh, on go.
Because I didn't want it, because these platters have been tending to go flat on us.
Yes.
Which is fine. It's like a charcuterie board. But yeah, so I didn't want to put any glaze on the bottom, so I just did it.
Right to the edge.
I did the speckled engobe. So, and then the top is just textured kiwi. I really like it. It's a pretty green. I don't know if you can see. I think,
It's yeah,
Yeah.
that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's cool looking.
yeah,
It's alligator.
yeah, I like it.
You could see that going through the river.
But yeah, I don't know why those sides aren't staying up.
I don't know either, because I'll sit them on the form and they will dry, and I'll put them down and they'll be fine. They'll be on the drywall. They'll be sitting there. They're good for a day. As soon as I take them off the drywall, it seems that they just,
Yeah,
I don't know what it is, but I've made a few of them and not many are turning out
well, I mean, they
like
still.
they.
Did
the way they
any? One, that one, then the coffee clay that we sold, that one turned out the best. But anyways, cookies and cream, butter dome. This is dipped in winter wood, and then I hand paint light flex. 1 coat of light flex on it. Oh, might as well show that at the same time.
Birdhouse.
So, such a brat. So I just dipped.
Brat.
I
will
dipped
hold
the
it.
bottom, and then I dipped the top in winter wood,
Good.
and then just painted light flex
Good.
on the roof, and then just slightly underneath the roof as well.
So you dip that down there and then it goes through the hole.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not completely glazed on the inside, but there would definitely be glaze on the inside of that one. Anyways, that turned out good, and I love this one.
Colorful.
Yeah, isn't that pretty? And you did a nice flower pattern, so it really goes with the colorful
The
rainbow.
springy time.
Mm-hmm. And we also did tumblers. So this is, oh, you know what? I think in the other video I said what this is, because we've been taking these out every kiln load lately.
There has been tons of color.
So big fat one. So yeah, they keep selling. They've been selling really good, so I have to keep making more. So that's good. Good problem.
Yep.
An espresso tumbler, which is,
Espresso. So
I'm trying to remember if this was in the last. Tapenade, 2 coats, ginger, 2 coats, and then river birch, 1 coat of river birch. There's a lot of birch in that river birch.
quit your birching.
And then
Wah, wah, wah.
holly green, 4 coats.
What's going
And
on over there?
2 coats of honey flex and 1 coat of river birch just over the did I say honey flex? 2 coats of honey flex, and yeah. That's everything. Oh, it's not everything. I did a glaze experiment. So, oh no, forgot her name. 3 Sisters Pottery. I'll have to post it on here. Anyway, she's always talking about her studio white. So I am all out of my mayco white opal, and
So
I've
you
been...
brewed up a batch?
I did. I quickly mixed up a batch so it could go in this kiln load so I could test it, because I had 1 cup of mayco white dipping or pouring glaze left. So that's really not enough to do anything. So I did a mug, but the mug turned out super ugly. And I already covered it in glaze. It was that deep olive speckle.
There's all of a sudden you say, I do not like that. And I think it's all right. So it's all in the perspective of the viewer.
Perhaps, but I don't know. Has anybody had good success with deep olive speckle? Like, I just think it's the ugliest glaze ever. I'm trying to make it work. We'll see if I'm putting river birch over it, so we'll see if that works. But anyways, and then here
you want to see the ugliest glaze ever.
Oh, and
go ahead.
And with that mug, I put boiling hot water in it before I added more glaze, because I wanted to make sure that it was a good glaze fit for my clay before I go and do a whole bunch of mugs, because that's what I'll use for a liner in the mugs. And then I also did it on the coffee clay because I wanted to see what it would look like on dark clay. So it's a very, very reliable glaze. So the glaze is called Studio White, and it's on Glazy. So if you just look up Studio White on Glazy, you will find it.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with our oatmeal, or
Something's really wrong with my oatmeal.
or you just needed to thin it out, maybe.
I did. I thinned it out because it was like I would have had to put it on with a trowel. So this is another experiment. We weren't going to show this, but
it would be nice if...
I really like the blue.
What is
with
that,
the
sapphire
copper.
float, the blue?
Yeah. But this oatmeal,
I have a tester.
like it obviously went way, but this was a cracked mug, so I didn't care if it turned out. But this, look at that. Like, that's disgusting. You know what it looks like? Someone just went
Yeah. No,
right on the...
It's awful.
Yeah. Except I think I'm gonna
Why?
trim it up. I want to drink out of this disgustingness.
No.
Yeah. It'll be
I would try. You know, I have oatmeal in a
like there's
pouring...
raw clay in there.
I have oatmeal in a pouring glaze. You could have poured that in and dipped it, and it probably would have worked. I would try
I
one
really
more
like
time.
this combo. So
But your problem with this is this. How many coats of glaze?
sorry, we're here. This was I want to say 3.
Okay. But maybe you did 4?
I could say 4 too. I could say 5 easily as well.
I would say if you do it again, just do 2, and then the third coat maybe go halfway down. I wouldn't go all the way down. Yeah, it never takes chunks out when you have advancer shelves, but this was bad enough. It took a chunk out.
It was like halfway across it was like that wide.
Yeah, that was some good Redditch. Yeah. All right, I think that's everything. So hopefully I'll post this video.
I'm going to call this one congestion because of the...
Oh, gross. I was going to say, maybe someone would buy it, but no. Nobody would buy that.
No. The mucus edition.
Oh, that's so bad.
And on that note...
All right.
I hope
well...
you have an excellent day.
Yes.
I really do, from the bottom of my heart.
Yeah.
Is
have
the
a good
heart
day.
on this side?
I don't know. Oh, yeah. It is. I'm just thinking... No,
heart's in the
it's
middle.
on the other side. It's over here.
Yours is. Mine's over here.
Okay. Is that because you're left-handed?
Yeah.
So it's on your right side?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Have a good day.
Like, subscribe, share. We enjoy the sharing. And we enjoy the comments.
I do. You don't read them.
You can't say that. Then it looks like I'm inappropriate.
You did. Inappropriate.
You got to cut this out, by the way.
All right. Have a good day.